"Daddy, look at me." He opened his eyes. He had been in a coma for 2 weeks and unresponsive until that moment. I broke down. Sobs rose up from the depths of me. It was the first time in my 26 years that I realized deep down I really loved him. It began with my birth. My mother desperately wanted a girl, and my father did not. Rather than being a dad, my father was more like an older sibling because I had displaced him in Mom's life. He focused his venom on me at every opportunity to demean me or beat me. Mom would say, "Don't let him see what hurts you. I will protect you and give you the love you need." That worked only sometimes. My father adopted other children at the beach, teaching them how to swim. I was ignored and I cried. Seeing other children holding hands with their fathers left a hole in me that could not be filled. He told me I was worthless and stupid. I tried very hard to prove him wrong by getting good grades and awards, but these didn't help. When I was 6, I was nervous about a test the next day. I fell asleep and was awakened by my parents fighting. I kicked open my door and shattered a pane of glass because I wanted to get a good grade and needed to sleep. That broken window snapped my father, and he took out his pent-up fury on me, beating me for an hour. I ran to the basement of our home to wash the blood off and saw him looming at me with a raised hammer. For a moment I thought I was dead. Shocked at seeing what he had done, he retreated silently. My mother took me to the police station the next day. I was so bruised I could barely walk. Child abuse was not a common topic in 1950, and I was more afraid of my parents divorcing than the next beating. At least I was familiar with the hell I knew. Later, I found refuge at the library where I worked as a page until closing time at 9 p.m. every weeknight. I moved out to begin college 4 days after I had been graduated from high school. I never returned to my childhood home, and without my presence, my father had a monopoly on Mom's love and attention, so their relationship blossomed. More than 40 years have passed from the night in the hospital when I realized that I could love him, but his legacy remains. I still ask the questions, am I smart enough or good enough? Even when I can answer yes, my father's shadow still looms above my life.